Music is the food of one's soul. So everybody must compulsorily have music. You feed yourself, why don't you want to feed your soul? Your soul is guarding you. You must feed your soul.
What's the word, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time tuning in, my name is Shon, LA-based photographer specializing in portraiture and street style documentary work. This is episode 4 of my first time visiting Nairobi, Kenya. So make sure you check out the first 3 episodes so you're able to get the full experience of the trip. In this episode, I really wanted to keep it a bit light. Wanted to include some interviews to give you guys some inside information from the locals, what the cost of living in Kenya is, how the job outlook is, and the perception of African Americans in the States and abroad. So hopefully these little bits of information are useful. It gives you some insight, gives you some perspective as to how it is to live in Kenya, how you'll be treated, what does living in Kenya look like, and yeah, just overall, hopefully it answers some questions that you might have been asking. Hopefully it eases any tension that you might have in visiting the country. It's definitely a beautiful place to visit, whether short-term or long-term. I suggest just to get up and go and experience it for yourself. I can't stress enough how much I enjoyed my time in Kenya, from the hospitality to the bomb food to the beautiful beaches and just the overall peace of mind that the country provides. This episode has some of my favorite pictures that I've taken so far on the Mamiya RB67 of my boy Q and Chandel. So be sure to watch it all the way through the end to see my favorite pictures of the trip. If you have any questions, be sure to drop them down below. Until next time, y'all be cool and calm. Bless. Brother.
Yeah, what's up?
the journey continues.
Yeah, man.
First and foremost, man.
That's a nice t-shirt. Oh, it's a shirt.
Yeah,
it's looking clean.
Yeah, appreciate you, man. I know I gotta come correct when I'm around you, so
yeah.
we gotta look good, feel good, all the above. But
it's all good.
It's been a beautiful experience being here, and just again want to say thank you for hosting us. The time has gone by tremendously fast, but just thankful for the days that we got to spend.
Yeah.
Thankful for the days that are to come, and just thankful for the journey in general, man. It's just been a beautiful, beautiful journey, beautiful brotherhood that we're continuing to build upon since 2017. So we just keep it going, man. Just wanted to show my appreciation and gratitude.
It's the motherland,
Right.
It's the motherland. This
Right.
nigga landed on the day that it's his birthday. And I told him this is rebirth, From here on, it's fucking different. It's fucking different.
Yeah.
So you're welcome, man. I appreciate the fact that you came. Niggas don't have balls to come. That's 100% true. You guys came through, and I appreciate appreciate it, man.
Right.
Right now, I'm just sad that you guys are leaving. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you know, but there's a bit of sadness, but then there's more excitement for this continued journey. As I said before, you know, it's a continued journey. It's the building on a foundation that we're creating. You understand? So
we have a lot to discover.
Yeah. So you know, we've discussed possibility of a road trip from Kenya.
Road trip from Kenya all the way to South Africa.
Because you've been planning this since when?
2014.
And you finally have some genuine, real people who are willing to do this trip with you.
I was telling you, like, all my friends asking me, like, yo, this sounds exciting. Like, you want to go around East Africa and blah, blah, blah. But these people never came. And now these guys came and they said, yeah, we're ready. Like, we're ready right now.
Right.
Yeah, so, yeah, we got to do that. We got to do that 100%. And we drive through. Not like fly through and say, oh yeah, let's take some selfies. Nah, nigga.
Yeah.
Drive through, meet the locals, eat their food, do whatever the fuck they're doing.
Right.
And appreciate their language, you know?
Right.
Because we all don't speak the same language.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Just changes culture.
Right. So, the excitement behind that, man. The road trip journey, the potential Ghana trip.
Yeah.
And just keep going from there.
South Africa.
Yeah.
South Africa.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So, you know.
I want to see those niggas dancing. What they do. That's what I want to see.
Right. So,
dropping,
man.
you know?
Beautiful.
So,
Beautiful.
if we do South Africa, and then we do Ghana, and then now we go to those countries that people don't talk about. Yeah.
Right.
Because I want to go to Congo.
Yeah.
Like, they say it's war and whatever. Let's see.
Let's see how truthful
yeah,
it is.
let's test it out. Because there's so much that is around Congo. Because they're trying to exploit it, you know?
Right.
So, and when I say they, it's all these guys taking the minerals from Africa and shipping them elsewhere, you know? And they keep war there so that they can just keep taking those minerals. So stuff like that, I want to see it for myself.
Right.
Really understand what people are going through.
Right.
And Rwanda, have you been to Rwanda?
No.
Those guys had a genocide.
I want to do it all, bro. I want to do it all.
They had a genocide in 1994. So for niggas who like went hard at each other, so what are they doing now? You know? Because right now, even us, we had the skirmishes. People are more peaceful.
Yeah.
So seeing all these places in Africa, man, I'm excited.
Bless.
I'm excited.
Let's do it. We'll do it, man, for sure. So just, I guess a little backstory. So we're talking about journeys or whatnot. Your journey from London to Australia to Kenya. Tell me about the journey, man, so people have an idea of what it's like, you know, having to transition from different countries, different cultures, and then, you know, back to what is home for you. What's that experience? What's that experience been like for you? You know, you can start from the beginning, you know, or you could just start from your time in Australia, and then
there's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. So
yeah, but
you know,
I'm ready.
What prompted you to say, all right, I've had enough of Australia, I'm gonna come home? What prompted that move? You know, was it something that you experienced while in Australia, or was it just a natural calling? So yeah, just speak to your journey a little bit, and touch on that.
When I came back to Kenya, I realized something big. Like, the biggest thing was, for us, we have it here. This is really nice. But why is it that we are still striving for the Western culture, for the Western dreams, you know? And at that point, I decided, let me go finish what I started with my degree, but I'm not gonna finish it in the UK. So I said, Australia it is, you know? And coming to Australia, wow. I was like feeling, I really liked Australia more than the United Kingdom because, I don't know, the weather, you know? The weather, the vibes. And I think they're more culturally integrated.
Gotcha.
So I didn't feel like, oh wow, I really miss Kenya. But what made me now switch from Australia is I just thought, where are my people? You know? Where are my people?
Right.
What are they doing? You know? I'm talking about like going to see them, and they're there to be seen right now, you know. So what are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about? That makes sense. That makes sense.
And so I woke up in November, and November 2019. Just one random day, I just woke up and I was like, I need to go back home. I need to go back home.
Damn.
And now I don't have savings. I don't have this. I don't have this. Let's start from there.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like I left everything there. I had to sell the cars, the motorbikes, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And we had it, you know, like the friends, say goodbye to those friends.
Because you were comfortable there.
Yeah, I was comfortable.
In the sense of having everything that you need to, you know, sustain yourself, a circle of friends, food on the table, roof over your head.
There was everything. All the basic needs were met, you know?
Right.
Something internal isn't being met.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't say hi to my mom, you know? Like right now, where I stay, we're literally 5 minutes from everyone.
Yeah.
So that sense of family, it's like, yeah, you're doing your stuff, but we're together, you know? And the people, you know? Here, our skin is black, so if I sit like this outside, people won't say this is an artist meditating. They'll say this nigga is trying to steal my shit. Because they've seen niggas like hanging around.
Right.
And it's not good.
Right.
So some reality checks like you ain't special.
Yeah.
These dreadlocks like people sell them. It's like, nah. Criminals have it.
Exactly.
People are just growing their hair naturally. That made me say, oh, home is the place to be. So I moved back. And at that point, I also tried to express myself differently by seeing things not as I saw them, but relearning everything.
Right.
So since then, it's been a year now. It's almost exactly a year since I've been back.
Shit.
And now you're here, and I'm thinking, fuck. Like, if you came here, man, that means what you discovered. Not just here, but throughout Africa. Like, why are Africans like that? Yeah, that's the whole story. That's the whole story. And right now we still.
It's still not ready. But you know, I mean, it's amazing, man. It's amazing to hear that journey. It's inspiring, you know, because you know, there's times where I feel the same way. It's like, man, I want to be amongst my people. I want to see my people, and so, all right, they're there, so you go. So I make a trip to Kenya to get off a plane on my birthday and to see my people, to feel my people, to feel a sense of
be with you.
to feel a sense of community, a sense of belonging, and I mean, you know, it was pretty much everything that I asked for, and it's just.
And even my friends were like, yo, your niggas, they're solid niggas.
That's
we
right.
were talking with my homie, and he was like,
right.
Girls are just wondering who these niggas are.
Always.
Yeah, always. Man.
That's always there, man. That's always there. But it's just good to be able to build with like-minded
individuals.
And
there's so much to Kenya.
This is just the surface, man. Just barely just scratched the surface in the 10 days we've been here. You know, so there's still layers to peel back and really understand Kenya to its core. You know, I think there's so much to see. There's so much more to see. And, you know, we explore, man. Make a trip and come back and, you know, and go from there and just build on that, man. So I think the journey is just getting started. And, looking forward to it, man. Looking forward to the exploration. Second street, second fret close.
Yeah, that's it. Shit.
It's coming. It's coming. But I think we should just go out right now, man. Go out and explore.
Let's do some shit.
Let's do some shit right now. Let's journey. Let's
I'm
journey.
ready. Let's do that,
My nigga. Bless it.
Let's do some real shit.
Bless up. Bless it, bless it, bless it. So would you say movies have shaped your perception of Africans in America?
For sure, because that's a huge part of the access I have to knowing about what you guys experience. Even though personally I do know that anything I see in movies is scripted and they're showing me what they want me to see. But I'm a sucker for oldies, so like stuff like Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society, what other movies? I just love the oldies, man, so much. And because they had a lesson beyond the rawness. Like you see Boys in the Hood, Lawrence Fishburne was such a fucking dad, yo. Like, yo, this guy been woke, fuck the Matrix, this guy been woke. And they do shape, but I know it's not necessarily showing the truth of the matter on the ground.
So outside of movies, what helps you like gain knowledge of
reading, especially unconventional sources? There's a website called, not even unconventional sources, art. Because for me, I say the art is the evidence. There's a website called Real History WW. And the thing I like about them is they quote books, they quote art pieces, they quote texts, they quote everything. So if you want to dispute, go do your research with what we've shown you. But black people been round. We've been round. In Britain, in Australia, in what? I don't care what the fuck you're talking about. Black people are the indigenous people. And that's not a flex or anything. It's just what I've learned.
It's just the truth.
It's just what I've learned. It's just the truth.
Kenya, how it's portrayed out there, I don't know what the perception is, but you know, we have the runners, we have all these guys, the animals and stuff. Here it's just like abroad. It's the same thing because people are driving, people watch the same series, basically do the same stuff, just that you do abroad. The only difference is that it's not as widespread. So if you have like modern culture here, it's not necessarily what you find when you leave maybe 50 kilometers from the city. People are living a bit differently, but it's similar. It's still civilized society with police, parking fines, everything. It's the same. What I would say is different is also, I think the food tastes different. Like the food actually tastes, I wouldn't say richer, but what did you call it? Like the Sprite was strong. What was it? Like like Sprite is strong. Food is like that. It's potent. The chili is hot, I don't know why that is, but it's a lot of organic foods. We don't have the organic section because everything is just fucking organic. I mean, what else is there, In terms of jobs, I would say jobs, job availability here. It's hard to get a job. Would I say corruption? There's a lot of corruption here. Yeah. So if you want to get a job, you can apply and get the job. Or somebody in the company or something, That sort of thing is prevalent here because many people get jobs in that mean. Also, in terms of entrepreneurship, there's loads of opportunity. If you're from abroad and you come to Kenya, you'll find some of the systems are working but not working as efficiently as they would. So things like maybe Uber or postal delivery, electricity lines, things like that, You can upgrade the local market with something new from abroad. Because there's all these opportunities, even cameras, like there's cameras, like you saw the camera shop, There's not much variety. Therefore, if you bring that variety here, loads of opportunities. I would say fuck employment. Why work for somebody? When you come here, start something up because you've seen something, or you'll notice, if you just pay attention, you'll just notice so many things that are not working properly. Yeah. Like today, I just saw the card reader being advertised at the mall. They were talking about this is the new thing, but most people don't even do that. People don't use the card readers. People still insert, type, sign. So stuff like that really are opportunities to grow. Like you can bring a business here, set it up, get the permits, and then start doing business. For accommodation is cheap. I'd just say it's cheap. And for like maybe 150,000 Kenya shillings or $1,500, you can get a big ass house somewhere where you'd be sharing with 0 neighbors. You have the whole place to yourself. So accommodation is cheap, depending on what you want. I prefer sitting outside where it's, large spaces. And this is within the CBD. The CBD is walking distance from where I'm staying. There's a whole forest behind me. So you can see what I mean. There's a lot. What else? Education, yeah. Like if you want to study something, it's the same thing. There's universities, there's online classes, just the same as it is abroad. Only difference would be maybe the courses that are offered. But the education standard is still the same. There's international British system, there's a local system. Each of them are different, but they supply the same need. I've talked about everything.
Can I sing the redemption song? That's what I'm comfortable with.
Listen, that nigga.
He said he comfortable only with redemption songs.
Of course.
Run it back.
Why wouldn't he be? Rewind upon that track.
Anytime they took I from the bottomless pit, but my hair was made strong by the hand Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever have,
Why is that?
redemption song, redemption song. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. Number ourselves can be our mind. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time.
I know the words.
How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Some say it's just a part of it. Got to fulfill the do. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever have, redemption songs, redemption songs, redemption songs.
Bless it, bless it,
Bless,
bless it,
bro.
bless it, bless it, bless it, bless it, bless it.
Hey. This guy's wild, bro.
Yeah, man.
Wild.
Fire,
Hey.
fire, fire.
Imagination reigns supreme.